How's it going, everybody? It's Dragon Spine Prod here, and welcome back to another PvP video, another King of Counters today. I was actually kind of going back and forth between three different weapons, those being the Warpick, the Pickaxe, and the Hazel Pick. Those three, I was, not entirely certain which one I wanted to feature in this one. And the reason I did choose the Warpick is because I've actually done 3 videos with the Hazel Pick and 3 videos with the Pickaxe. And I've actually only done 2 with the Warpick, so we might as well get the 3rd one in there. We got a heavy infusion on it because, heavy infusion is pretty dominant with this weapon. I was actually going to try the dexterity infusion, but I didn't have any more sharp gems, so I just said screw it. You get an A scaling with both. But the difference is you'll probably get a little bit more AR in dexterity when you're up there in those very high dexterity levels. So above 70, above 60, because even after like 75, even into the 80s, you're still getting AR. That's pretty worth it. So like 2 points per level. Here is the build itself: 66 strength, 500 AR, 600 while buffed, big poise monster armor. I decided to go with a lot of vitality on this one, just because I had all these spare points. By the way, I'm very brightly lit up. Hollowness coming from my face. I heard him. What was that? There he is. I knew I heard some type of buff. Look at that sneaky bastard running right up on me. There we go. I had a feeling he was going to have that very passive playstyle. No parry, huh? Kind of expected that. But Gurman over here probably wasn't going to have much parry action. That does way less damage than you'd expect. You gotta do some mage stuff? What are you doing? The hell was that? He's like, alright, if I parry, I can only do it while I'm standing still. This is how my parry mechanic— oh, I'm dead. You one weird motherfucker, Gurman. Get your ass back in the wheelchair. You old, decrepit, disgusting human being. He is a human being after all. And you do have to be respectful to your fellow human beings. You can't just treat them terribly. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Now you can also use, what is it called? Galvanize, which is the weapon art. It's not as good as Perseverance, like not even close. You do get the increased stamina regeneration. Now this game might be a little bit tougher. I might go with one hand just so I can be a little bit faster, since he does have, what is it, quick step, right? It is kind of a bummer for this actual weapon that the Galvanize pretty much cancels out the buff and vice versa. Hope we get lucky and cash this. Look at how much damage this thing does. And it has one of the best 3-hit combos. That's very consistent. As I say that, I still miss, but you know what I mean? It's still going to be hitting people most of the time, and some nice hyper armor. Even on its own, you are still going to be going through a lot of people's hits. But out of the 3 that I mentioned, the Pickaxe, the Hazel Pick, I would probably say this one is the least popular, and I don't know why. Maybe the 2nd best behind the Hazel Pick. I honestly do think the Hazel Pick on a proper build, when you have spells, is the best of these 3 weapons. Pickaxe is good, just terribly slow. But definitely when it comes to the Kings of Counter, and if you want to go for that counter damage, the Pickaxe is going to be your baby. It does so much damage, so much counter damage. Excuse me. Nathaniel. Alright, we went back to 1820 with Nathaniel here. I wish it would have kept going. Like there. Another one. Calm down, Nathaniel. We can still come back. This is easy. This is easy to come back from this. We still got a lot of HP. A lot of HP. I don't like the way you're dancing around me. There you go. Oh, he feels depression. Nathaniel feels depression, doesn't he? You feel it, don't you, Nathaniel? He feels he's got to end it. And he's trapped in the corner. Where's that win, Nathaniel? Shit, dude. Dead? Yes! I told you. This is not bad. I've come back from a lot worse. I messed up royally in the beginning. Luckily, the nerves got to Nathaniel. Did you hear Kevin Spacey molested someone? Alright, let's go for some Galvanize now. Knight King Meyer. Pick one. Do you want to be the knight or the king? You know what? I'm gonna parry you. I'm not. I'll try though. Damn it. Poise isn't gonna work so well with the one-handed action. I don't know if he's gonna really be doing that that weapon art much, to be honest. That's mainly what I was going in here trying to parry. Honestly surprised he didn't get a backstab, dude. No, that was my chance. That was my chance. Ooh, nice R2 actually. Alright, let's go back to one-handed. Parrying is not a good idea knowing who I am. That is the guy who is the worst possible. Oh, he got me clearly. He got me good. Knight King. I guess that's why he has the Knight King. He was the king. He got the knight. And now he is Knight King. You look fucking stupid though. That's fine. On to the next one. You know, you win some, you lose some. Tavon of Lundor. I don't think you say it the way I said it, but I like the way I said it. I would like to see you chat. I would actually be interested if my first R1 would be able to go through his first R1. Not really. We both kind of staggered each other. And this is why big armor in this game, you know, it's good occasionally for trading, but it doesn't make a huge difference. You know, vitality, I feel like unless you're playing lower soul levels, at 140 it basically makes no difference. When a guy in rags could get the same results from a double hit on someone like me, who is up here at 40 poise, it's working as intended, is what Miyazaki would say, in his words. Except he would actually say it with an accent, so here I'll say it the way he would say it. It's so... Alright, time to galvanize myself. Let's do it. What do you got? Is Vihander? Lothric? Oh, it is Lothric. Lothric, Knight Greatsword. Man, that third step-in hit hasn't really been working for me at all. Aha! A moonwalk is not going to help you escape from that. I jumped 45 feet in the air. I'm kind of curious, out of the 3 hammers that I did mention, the Hazel Pick, the Warpick that I'm using now, and the Pickaxe, which one would you say is your favorite? I gotta say, Hazel Pick is my favorite. Combining it with the spells, it makes for not only a good build, but a really damn fun build. Herald of Cinder. I like the way you spelled Herald, but you spelled it wrong. You're supposed to put an O in Herald, alright? That was some lucky as shit spacing, huh? Can I go through that? I can, yeah. That's when you're gonna see the big armor actually come in handy. In situations like that, sometimes, I feel like if you're not like halfway into the animation for your attack, it just cancels you out of it. That's why straight swords are so damn good in this game. That definitely would be something to counteract the really fast weapons, mainly the straight swords that are so dominant. Poise that actually worked, it didn't just work like halfway through your animation. There are some weapons that have good animation startups, and like that, the poise actually kicks in a lot sooner. Similar to the Hollow Slayer, which is one of the best, maybe the best when it comes to the startup animations for hyper armor. But I definitely think that would be a perfect counter to that. Alright, is this man gonna go for any parries? Do you think? Because it seems like he's just being very passive. Not really attacking me. I might galvanize him. I might, honestly. You gonna attack anytime soon? There you go. There you go. Oh, don't attack me. You don't want to do that, dude. You don't want to attack me. Look at me. Poise monster. Third hit? Damn it. Mr. Anus of the Vial is very passive. Why am I being the aggressor with this slow weapon? It's not slow, but it's way slow. Look at him! Just running a marathon! still gets caught up. There you go. You know what? You deserve that one. Fuck you. I occasionally have a passive playstyle, but I feel like I mix it in with running attacks, trying to be unpredictable. Fucking playstyle like that's so boring. The success rate for a playstyle like the one that he has is really high, but if I had to play Dark Souls 3 like that for the rest of my life, I'd rather lose just running like a moron headless chicken. Kind of the way I do most of the time, because that's just not fun. And I feel like most people agree. But then criticize people for being not the greatest player, not having 100% victory rate in every single video. Which is one of the things that I get sometimes. People are like, God, you're just so terrible, you don't win every single game. It's because I don't use a fucking straight sword and play like that every single game, and while you probably do. Of course, I'm not talking about you specifically, John. I'm talking about random people that comment on videos, stuff like that.
Another
God damn! Roy! Oh, ran. Ranmo. He went ham, didn't he? Woo! There's no two-hit parry. Yeah, I guess that was a mixture of passive and also just being careless with the 10 R1s. But I mean, it's not really careless if I didn't. I was trying to counter his spam with poise, and then I realized, what fucking game am I playing?
One eternity later.
Well, after 10 minutes, clearly we are in a 3v3 because it is alive and well, and they put incentives for 3v3. Arena is jam-packed today. I legit waited 10 minutes and couldn't find shit. It didn't even go down to 2. It stayed at 3 the whole time. So this 1v1 is just me going to be talking about Arena, and then hopefully killing Anus over here. He actually tried trading. If he would have gone for a 1 hit, then I clearly would have probably lost that trade there. There we go. You know what? Let's give him another one. That one wasn't as passive, but the second one was enough to warrant 2. Bloodshade Prod wins again. Ooh, blood, let me suck it up. Either way, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. It's kind of a bummer that we couldn't find a 3v3. That's a bad sign for the future of this game. I guess there's not really anybody who wants to do 3v3s anymore, man. It used to be fairly easy like 2 months ago, and ever since I kind of stopped playing Arena so much and moved over more to Invasions just because Arena has been kind of boring. And by the way, this is my first time playing in like 2 weeks, I think, for Arena. Things have kind of died out here. And I may have to do stuff like, you know, tweet out saying I'm going to go into 3v3 if anybody wants to play and hop in there. But we'll see about that in the future. Either way, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, a like is very much appreciated. And I'll talk to you all later. Peace, everybody!